Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. Forward quickly. Ayling drives it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Gets away from his opponents. Lovely bit of skill there. Played into the middle. Massive lead! They scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leeds take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Roberts. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's gone. Has a hit! They scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Phillips. That intervention was very necessary. There is the half-time whistle. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Leeds go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. That's the start of the second half. Shackleton pinged forward. And they win it back again. Click. And he's on his way! McCarthy knocks it away. Sonny! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Leeds take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries to stroke it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leeds are irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. Cooper, Shackleton, Rodrigo, Sane! That was a matter of inches. The whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Leeds are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Shackleton, and here's Rodrigo. This could spell danger. Has a pop! Superb goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Leeds draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Tries to get it forward quickly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Out to the right, played back in. Played in with accuracy. Phillips drives it forward. It's anyone's ball. Sane! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Sane. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played back in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eased the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looks to dink one in. It's out for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Fraser. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Japan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
Scotland grab an early lead. Good start. Plays it long. Dinked in. Striding forward, facing goal. He's gone for it! They've done it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gets away from his opponent, hits one! And the ball's come out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. Japan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each. The game right on edge. Scotland getting the second half started.
Japan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Nagatomo. Gorgeous control there. Whipped in. That's not going to find its target. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Japan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Sane. Out to the right, looks to clip it forward. That's gone a long way up and away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, good ball. Looking to break out here. That's a promising ball. Could be thinking about... Real chance! Goal!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And once one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Doucouré. Capoue. Tries to get it forward quickly. Phillips plays it forward. It's got through to him. He's got away. That has sent him sprawling. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leeds head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Gets into a dangerous position. Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings it to a close. Leeds have done it again. Another step towards glory. Still a fair way to go. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Leeds have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And already we're underway here. Done very well to intervene. Lowton. Forward it goes. Westwood. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Phillips plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Quick glance, he's had a goal! It's there!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And now the breakaway. Ayling drives it forward, receives it in a good position. Rodrigo provides an outlet. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Has a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through buzzer. They have done it again. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Leeds get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a promising ball. A chance! Timely intervention. In comes the corner. Good reason for optimism here. Gets up to head it! And more! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Leeds take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Click plays it forward. And here's Barnes. Westwood. Yeah, look. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. That would be somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his inputs, and from us both,